Hey guys, welcome back to another video on You're Not Alone. Please like, comment, subscribe. And in this video, I'm here to let you guys know that on semen retention, you will have a very celebrity-like aura about yourself. Now, I've always kind of pulled back from making videos like semen retention will have you on God mode, semen retention will have you on celebrity status. I don't know if I made a God mode video. I've been making so much of these that I'd be forgetting, but basically, I feel like me saying these two different type of things comes across very egotistical, but people that's on semen retention just knows it for what it is for the most part. You are going to give out celebrity aura in the fact that you're going to have a lot of eyes on you to the point where it's very uncomfortable. Like if this was the old me, I would have been very ecstatic. I grew up being very ignored and not really being seen by society. So give the energy I have right now to that younger version of me. He would have went crazy with all the attention. Me these days, I think it's all the trauma, but I'm kind of just over people. The more I can go under the radar, the better for me, honestly. And semen retention just makes that extremely hard. And I'm kind of recognizing too that everything is like a law of duality. This practice is like, you're gonna attract a lot of attention and it's gonna be good and it's going to be bad. And I'm telling you, I don't like either or, you get me? And then people tell me sometimes like, hey, you're doing social media, don't you like all the attention? I only really do this because this is my purpose. I've kind of done a lot of soul searching and this is what I'm called to do. If I had it my way, right now, I'll disappear and be on a farm somewhere away from society. That's how much of over human nature I am, but here we are. So when it comes to getting attention, it is very polarizing how these different experiences might be. You get me? I have people just messaging me on social media without fail every single day, just trying to get my attention. But at the same time too, people are going to be jealous of you. And I hate dealing with jealousy and envy. I just hate it so much because I be thinking in my head, I've never had that type of spirit. So I be looking at other people, if I ever looked at their lives and man, I want what they have, I just thought to myself, I gotta boss myself up, you get me? I never let I never feel jealous and let that make me hate somebody. But you gotta recognize it's just gonna come with it. And I don't even care if you're doing social media, if you're doing music, if you're doing something to put you in the limelight. People are gonna feel it off of you. People are just gonna feel like something's different about you. So people are just, eyes are gonna be on you. And a lot of times these people are seeing things that you're probably not seeing about yourself. I be talking sometimes to people and they drop some information about me. I'm like, how do you know that? You get me? I think on my last job, there was this girl that wanted to talk to me for a minute, but that was when I was really on my F people mode for a while. And I guess after 2 months, she kind of mustered the courage to talk to me. And then while we're talking, she's like, oh, you drive a Tesla, right? In my head, I'm thinking, how did she know that? I don't even park even nowhere near the job, you get me? Because for one, there's no parking even there. So I'm always just walking to my car. But people are watching you and you need to be a lot more wary about that. Monitoring spirits is a real thing as well. Probably not gonna get into that. It is a very spiritual topic right there. But it's just, you're gonna have to kind of just get used to it. It's you can't really be incognito. When you go out there into the world, you got people staring at you. You got people wanting to talk to you to see what you got going on. You got people inquiring about your life because if the more you don't talk, the more people want to talk to you. Just that celebrity aura about you guys. And be very careful with that because being in a workplace, when you have that type of energy, will open you up for a lot of problems. There's a lot of managers out here that are not comfortable within themselves. And you unintentionally, you are messing with a hierarchy. You get me? The hierarchy goes like this. You are the worker bee. You are the worker drone. Listen to the manager, no questions asked. Without you even being rebellious, these managers just don't like you because your energy is making them feel insecure. It's like you're battling the demon within that person. It's so weird when I see it happen. Because before it would happen to me and I would just be like, bro, why is this happening to me? Why me? I feel like I'm such a great guy. I try to put out that positive energy. They told me when I was growing up, treat people how you want to be treated. And that's how I started moving as a person. But with this practice, it's like you move with that positive energy, that demon is gonna get like, she's gonna start barking at you or something. It's so weird when I see it, and like I don't really get mad at the person. It's just you got something you got to figure out, and you're just kind of taking it out on me. So be careful with this energy because it will make you be targeted in a 9 to 5. And I wish I had the answers for you guys as well when it comes to that whole 9 to 5 struggle. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Like these days, I just go to my job. I kind of like just don't really, I mask myself. I try to not bring attention to myself, but like we said, with this practice, it's going to be extremely difficult to do. And another thing I don't like as well too is because, one thing I've noticed is like with this celebrity energy that you have, it's like, do people really even like you for you? And that's something I kind of have to struggle with these days. And then you kind of like start realizing that this is what celebrities at the top have to go through. It's like, do you like me for me, or do you just like me for what I can do for you? And with this energy, people aren't treating me like a real person these days. They treat me like a shiny object, like an animal, like at a zoo. And I'm like, damn. And then if I lose this energy, it's like, are you going to be around me? And the answer for a lot of people, it's no. Like I've had people come into my energy where I knew they didn't like me, try to get buddy, and as soon as I lose my energy, they just did. So I'm like, bro, you guys gotta be cautious of it. Like in the celebrity world, people deal with a lot of fake stuff. And when you're on this practice, you're gonna have to deal with the same thing as well. You are now a light in a dark room, and everyone wants a piece of you. Because they think that if they latch onto you and latch onto your energy, wherever you're skyrocketing to, they feel like they can hold on and they can get a piece of that life that you're manifesting for yourself. Be very wary of that, because not everyone coming into your life is going to be real. There's a lot of fake people out here putting on a facade. And if you don't pay attention, it can get you into a lot of trouble. That's all I'm saying. Messing around with the wrong people that have bad intentions towards you can really ruin what you got going on. I've seen people like at the flip of a script, they'll just flip the script, whether it comes for some money, whether it comes like over girls, like all these different things. So that's why I like it. And this is what this practice does as well. Like I feel like the Most High knew what they were doing when they made this a thing, is your discernment is going to be heavy. So you got to recognize not everyone out here is going to have your best interest, and you're going to have the eyes to see it. But it's also, are you going to believe what you're seeing? Because these people are going to play the part really well, and you might get the intuition that this person isn't for me, but you're not going to want to believe it. I'm telling you, listen to that intuition, because if you don't, you're going to find yourself being in a situation that you don't want to be in. So I hate to say, guys, if you don't really like the attention, I'm sorry, it's just going to come your way. When you walk into the gym, it's like all faces are going to turn towards you, and it's not even being like delusional, schizophrenic, whatever they be trying to say. We are in everything is spiritual, and the longer you stay on semen retention, the more you're just radiating like very like bright energy. For some people, it'll be very uncomfortable, like they can't even be around you just because you're so positive, vibrant, and all these different things. So just recognize this practice comes with a lot of pros and cons, but to the people that they get scared of like all this attention, recognize that if you're gooning, it's like that comes with its pros and cons as well. Maybe you don't like attention and you won't get attention if you're relapsing, but it still comes with your life being way worse, like no confidence, no energy, and all these different things. So recognize everything comes with a sacrifice, and that's what the law of duality pretty much preaches. So I'm telling you guys, just kind of get used to it. It was very different when I started gaining attention, gave me a little bit of imposter syndrome, but I've learned to kind of just work through it. And because you know what's happening, it's going to allow you to maneuver these situations a whole lot better. But that's it for this video. If you guys found any value within this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.